I like this. I like what FFP is about. Okay? Because this is the only way you can protect the smaller clubs. It is not limiting what you can spend. What it is saying is spend within your means. It doesn't even say revenue. It says you're allowed to make losses up to 105 million pounds. Akin, 105 million pounds is not small money. You understand?
Yeah.
But these clubs want to gamble. They want to gamble. They believe me pumping in money is going to be the solution. Look at Chelsea, for example, right now. And I really want to talk about Chelsea.
Do we have to?
Well, yeah. We have to. We have to, right? So, full disclosure, I'm a chartered accountant, right? This is what I do for a living. So I understand what Chelsea is doing. So the accounting policy when it comes to player acquisition is it goes this way. If I buy, let's say I'm Arsenal, I want Akin to come play for me. I buy Akin in his dream. I pay 50 million pounds for Akin. That 50 million pounds, if Akin signs a 5-year contract, I can amortize that 50 million pounds over 5 years.
Yeah.
So that what hits my account every year is 10 million naira.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That same 50 million pounds, if Akin had signed a 10-year contract with me, right, it will now be 5 million per year. Mm-hmm. Remember, this 5 million contributes to this 105 million annual revenues that we're talking about, and loss that we're talking about. So Chelsea thought that they had found a way, okay, to job the system.
Mm-hmm.
Banking on, if we buy young players, their value will always go up.
Yeah.
But now here is the flip side of it. The PNS rules have been updated now. You can't sign players for 8.5 years anymore. It's 5 years.
I told you that was going to happen. I told you they were going to
but we knew that was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. But what I didn't like was they should have made it retrospective. They should have punished Chelsea. But what they said is you can't do it anymore. The ones you did can stay, right? Which I was like, come on, why give these guys this leeway? Why don't you make it retrospective, punish them, cancel the contracts they have, and force them to make it 5? But they will still get caught up. Because here's the thing. So let's say, okay, I paid 50 million for you, sign a 5-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
So that means by the end of year 2, I've taken 20 million to my P&L, my income statement. And sorry guys for all these jargons, but just bear with me. You get what I'm saying. So by end of year 2, on your balance sheet, you still have 30 million, which is the value of Akin's contract. If I then sell Akin, for example, for 20 million naira, that means I've made a loss on 10 million naira because I had a balance of 30 million and I sold him for 20. So that means a Mikhail Modric right now, or give me another player, or a Lavia or whatever. If the
Caicedo, Fernandez.
All of them.
Yeah.
If the fair valuation, if what other clubs are willing to pay for them is not up to what Chelsea is carrying in their books, Chelsea are in deep, deep, deep trouble. The only people that can bail them out are the Saudis. So somebody also needs to check that related party transactions between Chelsea and the Saudis,
Of course.
because that's the way. Because who buys Koulibaly for that ridiculous amount? Who buys, what's his name? The goalkeeper, the Senegalese goalkeeper, for that ridiculous amount?
Saudi.
Yeah, it's the Saudi guys.
And
so
the question is, what sporting reason do you have to get rid of that man? To get rid of all your goalkeepers and bring in brand new goalkeepers? Think about it. We talked about it. I think I talked about it last episode. What was the point of flushing everybody out and buying 30 new players? I wasn't exaggerating at 30. It was literally 30 new players. That's 30
new players, yeah.
What was the point?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
They won the Champions League 2 seasons before.
Chelsea fans, look away right now. If your young players don't increase in value, you guys are in deep trouble. The FFP is going to come. PNS, not FFP in this case. EFI will still come up with their own stuff. But the Premier League, they're going to come after you guys hard. and it's not gonna be fun times for Chelsea. So now going back to the question of whether a hard cap, I can agree with the Wigan chairman.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the cap system. Okay, I mean, it is, if you have an ecosystem and the value within your ecosystem is you've built that value, there is that intrinsic value, then let people spend within their means. I like the P&S rules as they are right now. In fact, it doesn't even say, oh, spend what you've spent from your profit. It has given you wiggle room,
To move up.
£105 million. Dude, what else do you want?